let's be quick to the price on these. We have crossed the top of the hour officially, which means that we only have about 20 minutes or so left to think about the first part of the block. We're not going to be at 59. DJ Tino, we're going to rock this down. Thank you for this night, sir. $9.99 your choice. Let's do a 5% off on the bio as well. You're not going to want to get just one. You want to get the huge variety of flowers. And I'm going to say, I'm impressed with the quality of the construction. These look very realistic.
Well, and they're really good pins. So they're actually like this silicone pin, and at end it gets a little like wiggly, which is cool. So like when you're writing with it, and you're writing, it's gonna be wiggling while you're writing. It's so much fun. I bought so many sets of these. They're the best gifts. They come in a nice little box. Here's option number 1, which is the lily. Then we have the rose, but I love the most is the marigolds.
I'm loving the look. So the marigold, these look very realistic, especially that white one. Like that, that's what I feel like. I love the flexible top. It's just like a real stem on a flower.
Yeah.
Super realistic. The rose, you can see that even some of them, they have the contrasting colors between the lips of the petals and then the center of the petals, just like a real rose would. And option number 1, there literally is, they have the stamen on the interior, like a real flower would. So what a cool thing to get. For $28.47, you're going to get 30. All 30 of these for $28.47.
That's so cool. You cannot go to the grocery store and get a high quality ballpoint pen for $1 pen. These are the best. Great teacher's gifts. If you've got a girl boss office, like a super feminine office area, perfect for that. Oh my gosh. So cute. Now here is a little peony set. It's a set of 3. That stand was a little homemade looking. Here nor there. And so you can really zhuzh this up. Maybe you have a nice little crystal vase. You can put this inside a crystal vase. Now this is going to come in this clear plastic little holder, but it looks like a beautiful glass vase. But you can really make that a lot more eventful and interesting. I've been doing so much shopping today, it's not even funny. This is an amazing price of $9.99. We're going to be moving on the clock. These are the best gifts ever, and they're just fun.
We're at the end of the clock, so I don't intend to find the statistic, but if you are someone who maybe you are a waiter, waitress, bartender, manager at a restaurant, there's actually statistics out there about different ways to increase tips when you have people signing a check, such as giving a mint, giving 2 mints, giving 3 mints, the number of mints that you give, the timing of the check. There's a lot of actual psychology behind tipping, and having a high quality pen is one of the ways that's on that list to increase the tip subconsciously. So just throwing it out there again, you can look at the study yourself. I don't have time at the moment because we are moving forward, but it's something that I think is just awesome and it's very memorable.
Okay, speaking of awesome and memorable, we've got these. Okay, this is a big deal. Now, we talk about hurricane preparedness, disaster preparedness. You need one of these because this is going to be the flashlight that is solar powered. And it's not just a flashlight, it's also a torch light. It's got like different lights. You can do the strobing light so that, in case of emergency, you're alerting people, letting them know, you're there. This is cool.
Well, and I like the versatility of this. This is going to be multifunctional. So this is great because you are going to be able to, out of this, be able to charge a device that holds a little bit of power. It has a solar charging panel so that in an emergency, you can recharge your light. It can serve as a tabletop torch like you're seeing in that, or it can serve as a spotlight where you can carry it and use it as a traditional flashlight in many different types of settings. Fast to the prices. We're at the end of the show. Let's take this all the way down to $9.99. Your choice.
Morning blessings. I'll be right with you. Got to write some information down real quick. I'll be right with you. It's going to be a great, powerful, blessed day.
Or just in your car for a roadside emergency, you have on the front side using this on button, a light, very bright. You click it again, it turns on those lights on the side.
Right.
Now, the other side is controlled by this power switch. This is going to give you the yellow light. So this is going to be very nice, more of a traditional torch. By a second click, that lights up the center. You can turn on both at the same time for extra brightness, but you are picking up on one of these, you're thinking, okay, I have this for a tornado. What if there's an emergency where I am operating steady?
All right, let's
You
see.
don't have to worry.
Whew.
This can be recharged either on the other side. We hit the lights again here, Tino. You're gonna have an area to move the lights up there. This area right here, you can charge the device through the USB-C or through the USB. You're gonna be able to charge your device as a power bank. If you don't have access to any power, if this is with you on the boat and you get stranded without an engine, if you're out there in Florida and you don't have power for 3 days, you can set this in the sun with this solar panel and it will recharge the battery on your light. So all day long, you're recharging. In the evening times, you actually have a functional light as well. $9.99, this is an essential.
This is one of those things that everybody needs to have, even if you think you don't need it. Emergencies happen, and it happens when we don't think we're going to experience it. You may be in that situation in your car, in your home. There's a power outage. Your tool shed. Maybe you have something in your backyard. Guys, this is one of those things where you don't want to wait until you are in dire straits and need to buy it, and then you go to the hardware store and it is legit $80, $70, because that's the thing. Today you can get it for $9.99, and those are some very strong, powerful lights. Maybe you need to go and run to your backyard and get something, and you don't want to trip on something. You need to be able to see where you're walking, and it's dark out there. Boom, this is perfect. It's just there's an infinite number of situations and scenarios where this will come in handy, and even if you don't anticipate using it all the time, it's going to come in and it's going to come through when you need it the most.
Now, this is one that, for me, I think that it's not just for the emergencies. It's also something that can be great as a present for kids. When you think about the things that kids are amused by,
Yep.
Maybe I was but if you gave me this light, I was a big reader, even after my mom told me to go to bed when I was growing up.
Really?
So,
That's great.
Would you be surprised I could read?
No, but
What
you
was that?
enjoy. My son loves to read, and I'm like, wow.
She looks at me and she's like, "You can read?" "Yes, Dion, I can."
No, but a reader.
I was a reader. You're like, "Really?" I'm shocked.
I can prove it. I don't believe it. Call your mom. Get her on the phone. I don't believe it.
I would use this 100% underneath the covers. And, like the classic movie, I would put my head under the covers with the book. I would have turned on a
I
flashlight.
always admire people that enjoy reading, because I hate it.
Oh my god.
To this.
To this day, I have a huge bookshelf in my house.
My son is, the other one's acting like Brian to do stuff. He'll go in his room and he's just reading. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Your mama didn't teach you that. I'll tell you that.
I bet that was my mom's way to get me out of the house. She would be like, "Hey, ride your bike to the library." I got my library card. I would ride my bike to the public library, and I would go read books.
That is awesome. That's really sounds like that. Okay, guys, this is under $10, $9.99, and it is really cool. Kids really do fight over this. I will tell you that. In fact, don't think they're gonna share it. They love it. They like to make their own little caves and stuff out of your blankets and things. $9.99. They're cool. They're fun. It's also very lightweight. My dad used to make for me. Whenever I moved out on my own, he gave me this whole toolbox. I didn't know how to use much, but it had stuff like this in it. Obviously tools, but then like flashlights, different types of batteries, all kinds of things.
Toolbox I didn't know how to use.
Well, I'm saying like there were all kinds of wrenches and stuff. Like what? What do you do this?
When am I going to use this?
But it came in handy when I needed to swap out batteries, when I needed to do stuff like when you get on your own.
Okay. All right. I'm done with that.
You're like, oh gosh, I really do need to know how to have a wrench and a this and a that.
Got my business stuff taken care of.
A flashlight or a high quality light like this, you don't know you need it.
All right.
And then it's usually
I'm gonna run to the restroom. Doesn't look like anybody's in here right now, so I'm gonna go run to the restroom and run to the kitchen. I'll be right back. Let's see, almost 10 minutes into the video. Okay, I'll wait for a little while longer. I'm gonna run to the restroom, to the kitchen. I'll be right back. Blessed Friday. Okay.
charging pad. Thank you so much. And so, again, this is one of those that gets your phone or your device charged in no time.
These are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
And this is something, if you've never used it before, I think this is one of the best things for a bedside table.
Okay.
It's incredible for an office desk. It's actually something that I think is really, really useful if you're taking it with an airplane and you'd like to keep the tray down. Because you can just set your phone on it, but it's easy access to pick it up quickly. And instead of just having your phone sitting on a desk, sitting on a counter, sitting somewhere, this is something that you're going to be able to just set your phone down like you normally would, but it's actually going to give it more juice. It's going to amp it back up. And it is a very fast charger. DJ Tino hit the smackdown nearly the end of the show. You know the price point we're heading to today, folks. Knock this all the way down to $9.99. Run to the phone line, 5% off on the vinyl. I would think about multiple of these, especially if you have multiple people in the house. Everyone needs one. I'm going to go a step further. If you have multiple surfaces in your house, if you have a home office, if you have 2 bedside tables, if you have a guest room with 2 bedside tables, if you keep one of these in every room, keep one over in the kitchen, keep one on the coffee table, keep one in every single room, you always will have access to a charger.
And I don't know if it's having kids or what, but chargers tend to just get legs and walk. It's like, I know I have like 5 chargers in this house. I literally just last month. Why can I find no charger?
Amen.
I don't know what it is, but if you know that you always need chargers, and by the way, you go to the gas station and you get the little cheapy ones,
Oh, good.
and it takes like a half a day to charge to get a 25% charge.
And it does it once, and then it doesn't ever work next
It
day.
just never works.
And it's not like you can go back to the local corner store and return it.
Yeah.
Look at you cross-eyed. Like, no. You
Use it.
only paid $24 for this. It's yours now. $9.99 gets this home. It comes with a just over 3-foot cable as well, so it's great for its accessibility. If you wanted to have a longer cable, you absolutely could buy one of those separately, independently on any of the Big River website, any of those places. But $9.99 is a great pickup. It's good for any age, good for having one in every room. Maybe it's just my friends, but for some reason, every time friends come over to my place, one of the first questions is, "Do you have a phone charger?"
Yeah.
Like every single.
For one question everywhere. Always. I need a charger. Do you have a charger? Where's the charger? Even around here, like our phones die. I'm always using the charger that's for the iPad.
Well, some of us shop more than others on their phone during the show.
Did that come out? Sorry.
So many fingers.
Yeah. Well, I need this. I mean, this is. You can never have too many phone chargers.
No.
Especially when it's a fast charger.
That's a big deal. This is a 15-watt wireless fast charger. And if you're curious, does my phone work with a wireless charger? The answer is if you have a phone that was new in the past, probably 5 to 8 years, yes. Most new phones, most smartphones have wireless charging ability in the back of the phone. If you have a phone that has the quote-unquote MagSafe technology in the back where you can magnet something to the back of your phone, guess what? Wireless charging phone. If you have the smartwatch wireless charging, you can toss your smartwatch on here that wireless charges and it will charge on this pad. Have headphones that have wireless charging. Toss them on here. It's going to charge them. This is not just for one item. This is not just for 2 items. This is for anything that
Alrighty.
wireless charging without the name
Alright.
brand markup. Look at this exact same tech with a little logo of a piece of fruit with a bite out of it. And
Okay, I'm going to come back later. Okay, if there's anybody watching, let me know if you are watching, because right now I can't tell.
there you go. That's it. $89.99.
If you are watching,
I'd be happy with that price because of the convenience.
and if you need prayer, then go ahead and let me know. Like I said, right now I can't really tell if anybody is watching or not. It doesn't look like anybody's in the chat. But anyways, I'll give it 1 minute and let's see if anybody responds. But if there's anybody that needs prayer, we'll go from there.
It's hard to keep up with all the
So I'll give it
charging,
1 minute.
There's different kinds of plugs that go with the devices. And I lose those
for as low as not.
A household income of $25,000 or less.
Dip, old school, turtle, and even easier to love. For over.
Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, 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 Lord. Okay, let me check it again. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to come back later. Hope you have a wonderful, positive, blessed day. I know you are. All right. I will come back later if you're watching the replay. It's about 9 o'clock Friday morning. So I'm going to come back probably in about an hour if the Lord says so. All right. I love you, my beloveds. Remember to stay positive. God is a good God, and He got you. Be blessed.